Hey guys, I used to game on a budget, and what that meant was trying to convince my friends to get the games and just go over and play until I was done. But seriously, I mean, there's games that I absolutely had to get, but I just, there was too many. I mean, I just wanted everything, much like most people do. So I thought, hey, maybe I could make a comparison on games that are very similar that people are thinking about, but they know they probably can't get both. So we're checking out 30th Anniversary Collection versus Ultra in the Street Fighter variety. So right now I'm in the 30th Anniversary Collection, and these are all the games that it comes with. And I mean, when I look at this screen, I'm thinking, man, because I had a lot of these ones, especially in these five here. I mean, nobody has Street Fighter 1. I don't even know what that is. You know what? Let's just put that on really quick. Does anyone remember this? Did anyone play this at all? I don't know. But anyways, yeah, when I look at the list, I was like, man, Street Fighter is really good at extracting max value from their fan base because, especially with the first six, opposed to this one here, Street Fighter 1, all the games are very similar. Seems like all they do is just make it faster. I'm messing around with Street Fighter 1 because this is probably terrible, but interesting. Oh, he has his Dragon Punch. Doesn't look like he has his Fireball. Oh, wait, was that a Fireball? Oh, I gotta do this again. Maybe he didn't have his Fireball yet because he was still training and developing it. Wouldn't it be funny if in this game his Fireball was like dance? Like it didn't go all the way. Wasn't there yet. Oh! I'm not really sure how the inputs seem to be different. I mean, it comes out once in a while, but the down forward doesn't seem to always be emitting a fireball. Anyways, getting carried away. That is not what this video is about. It's not about Street Fighter 1 because then nobody would watch it. I'm assuming. So let's get back into it. Oops. Let's pick somebody obscure. Let's pick like T-Hawk. So as you can see here, it's very true to its form. It's in that classic CRT monitor box shape. I like the side decals though. From what I understand, those are the original decals that if you were to play this in the arcade, that's what they would have on there, which is pretty nice. Because I just hate it when you're watching something in box screen. Let's say you're watching an old show or an old movie, and then it's just black on the side. I don't like that. It's like it makes me feel like it's a waste of space. I don't know what they would put there for movies and shows, but here they did a good job filling the space. Obviously, I have no idea what I'm doing with T-Hawk. I think there's like some sort of dive. Okay. Okay, so on top of that, you can play this in widescreen, but I would not recommend it because everything looks distorted. So number one, it looks horrible. And also, if you are used to Street Fighter and you're playing Street Fighter, say you're standing a certain away from your character and you know that if they throw a kick out, they can't hit you. Right, but if you're playing in widescreen, everything is just longer, right? So then you're standing the same distance away. Visually, it looks like it. But then all of a sudden it hits you and it may throw you off. So if you were a serious Street Fighter player in terms of timing, hitboxes, and distance, and area control, all that different stuff, then yeah, playing in widescreen would definitely be some sort of an adjustment. Oops. Let's go to the last game that this one has to offer. Being Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. You have a similar situation here where they have presumably the arcade decals. I played this in the arcade, but I don't remember these decals specifically, so could have just been an ghetto arcade I went to. So all the way from Street Fighter 2 to Street Fighter 3, you have more characters, which is always great. I mean, in fighting games, I think it's all about the characters, right? So that's great. But everything more or less looks the same. It looks similar. There's not that much graphically enhanced from Street Fighter 2 all the way to Street Fighter 3. Oh yeah, this version has a tech system. Oh, I can't do it. You have to hit like forward at the right time if I remember. It's like a suicidal thing. It's like I'm about to get hit, but I'm gonna run face first into it to throw a tech out. Alright, now we're going to head into Ultra. And even Ultra is like a remake of a remake, because if you guys had the HD remix on the PS3 or the Xbox or whatever it may be, that game is very similar to this one. When I play this one, I feel like there's almost no difference, except for the fact that they did add 2 characters, but even the characters they added are just faster versions of the originals. So here they have Evil Ryu, and I think it's Violent Ken. Yeah, Violent Ken. It's just faster versions of the original ones. So it seems like with Street Fighter, if they don't know what to do to make something new, they'll just make something faster. So you have Street Fighter 2, then Street Fighter 2 Turbo, then Street Fighter 2 like Hyper. So it's just, everything's just faster, it seems. Yeah, but you know what? I guess we're suckers because it worked. I remember having Street Fighter 2, then getting Street Fighter Turbo. I think it was my uncle who got that game for me for my birthday when I was younger. He didn't quite understand. He's like, hey, you already have Street Fighter 2. Why do you want this one? And I'm like, it's faster. I mean, it made sense to me. So yeah, this one, as you can see, it's widescreen. It looks a lot better, which is actually important because my girlfriend plays a lot of Street Fighter as well, or grew up with a lot of Street Fighter, and she prefers this one because she also likes pretty looking things, so it makes sense. She plays with a fight stick because she says her nails are too long, and responds pretty well. She beats me more often than I'd like to admit. And she always uses Chun-Li too. So yeah, we have fun. I try to use all the characters and beat her Chun-Li. And then she tries to... I mean, she constantly loses to one of the characters that I use. Then she tries to find ways to beat them. So it's pretty good. It makes us both better. So I guess in conclusion, if you, I mean, maybe from my age group, but everybody seems to know the original Street Fighter characters, being Ryu, Chun-Li, Ken, Blanket, well, Blanka, not Blanket. That'd be a funny character, Blanket. Oh, speak of the devil. He's like, hey, you got my name wrong. I'm here to restore my honor. But yeah, everybody seems to know the originals, so it's good to have if you have friends coming over. Or say you have a party, which, you know, I've been to some parties where I threw this on and everybody just wants to give it a shot because it looks nice. It's something familiar. And you know what, I think like everybody knows how to use certain characters, especially Blanka and Chun-Li, where you just smash one button and do a special move and then you feel all good about yourself, like, hey, I remember how to do that, right? So in terms of Street Fighter Alpha and Third Strike, when I put that on, a lot of people don't even know who most of those characters are. So I'd say that, hey, if you're mostly getting a Street Fighter to have to play with friends or for parties to throw something on, then yeah, you'd have to get Ultra. But say you are a die-hard fan of Alpha or Street Fighter 3, then yeah, you would have to get the other one. But if you have those games on other consoles or whatnot, then there's no real point, right? There's no point of just needing it for the Switch as well, especially, you know, if you're trying to decide between the two. So I think this one, for me, is better to have, but like I said, it all depends on your preference and what you're getting it for. To be honest, when I play on my own, which is not often, but when I do play on my own, I am in the 30th anniversary collection a little bit more, just exploring, because it's more new to me, learning all the characters and whatnot. It's interesting to me, and how to defeat each one, and the spacing and timing and all that stuff. So, but I feel like this one's more functional and can be enjoyed more by everybody. So yeah, that's it, guys. If there's any other two games that you find similar and you're trying to figure out which one at least I believe is better, or you just want me to compare and contrast the two, then yeah, let me know. Till next time, bye bye.